All right, welcome back to the series. In this video, we're just gonna plan out our main product, that being our first guide. And as per usual, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna discuss, talk some bullshit, and just live life, have fun. So, as per usual, firstly, I'm gonna show you what I've been working on and areas that we need to improve. And then later on in this shorter sort of video, I just wanted to walk through how I'm making the guides and what sort of value system I am following to make the product, because I know some of you would actually be quite interested in that. But regardless, today I implemented a email verification system where when the user logs in using their email, or actually signs up using their email, they have to get verified via an onboarding link. And I use this site called resend.com, and man, it's been really, really good. So here's how it works, okay? The user, let's just call him Nizar. You know what? Let's call him Joe Mama, because I'm not like that. Whatever. And then here I have to put my actual email, and then we can just put like a random digit number. And what will happen is the user will get an email verification link, confirmation email sent. And if we head over to our email, there's a confirmation email right here. If you guys move over there, I press this, and we should be verified over here. And this is normal. There's like just something messed up with the use effect thing I'm working on. That's fine. And then all we need to do is go over here. I know it's very primal, so what can we do? And then it signs us up. So really, really cool and interesting stuff. Now the user is logged in, as you can see. So there's Joe with the heart, my email, and my user ID. I don't know why I put it, just for fun. Also, we have the coaching thing that I'm working on, like the coaching page, which, I just put like the bare bones of what I want on the coaching page. I put the guides page where there's going to be the main guide that we're going to be working on. And finally, we have the roadmap page, which I did not switch. Also, we, messed around with this cool animation over here that I wanted to add. And we just have the landing page. So what else could we talk about, right? It's really cool. The backend's going pretty well. And yeah, so I don't even know what day we're on, whatever. But life's been good. Just it's been a struggle with this whole entrepreneurship thing. Just trying to get things out, trying to improve all the time, and even with like the YouTube, we're at like 1,840 people, but I don't know. Like I know I should be grateful for where we're at, but I want to improve even more. If that makes sense, if you relate, like you you want to see more growth. That's really it. It's like the gym when you're working out and you you have a nicer body than you had before, but you want to get to that top physique. And it's like you have to find the medium balance where you're grateful for what you have, but you're also hungry enough to pursue the things that you want to. So I'm gonna put you over here. And before we get into this aspect, actually, I'm gonna describe this first. We talked about it a bit last time. But for the next couple of videos, we're gonna do some coding, but I more so want to focus on the entrepreneurship side too, because it is highly entrepreneurial, and we do have like a pretty solid product. So I don't see the point in always coding. Okay. Anyways, in this page, if you weren't here for the last one, it's my dream avatar. So here I just described who my ideal person that I'm selling to is. I highly recommend doing this. It's actually quite nice. So basically here we have, the name is Nizar. Obviously not everyone on my channel is going to be Nizar, although that would be pretty cool. The age is around 19. They live in the West, so whatever. Europe and North America, like same thing. Daily schedule, this is what it is. This was my old life. And then the biggest pain, which the person is trying to learn code, that's who we're trying to sell to, the person that's struggling to learn code. Here, they want to make money so that they could do it through a business or a high-paying job. And then their primal desires. This one's actually quite cool because you can talk to their innate nature. Like we have our desires, which is maybe like money. But underneath all our desires, we have a primal desire. Like, why do we want money? Why do we want a higher paying job? Because we want to like impress a lady that we like, or we want to be higher status so that we could bang more women. That's really what it boils down to. So here I did like whatever the fuck they want. They want the freedom to do whatever they want, right? That's what a lot of us want. Like you watching this video, you probably want to start a business so you can be free from working a job that you hate. That's probably what your primal desire is. And in here I just put some other things. So basically what we need to do is we have to go by each problem that our person is going through and then make it into a full guide to coding. So it's not going to be all like 55. It just doesn't make sense. But every problem that fits the full guide. Okay? Like everything that fits our full guide to coding. So before anything, the things that I want the outcome to be from this is that they know how to learn code. They know how and where to learn code and are equipped with the proper skills and mindset to learn programming. That's what I want the main goal of this specific guide that we're building to be. I know there's probably other types of guides that we could make, but this one I think would be ideal for our initial one. And I want this to be so fucking good. I literally want this to be as good as possible. Like I want this user to come in and see this guide and say, fuck, I need this fucking guide. And they pay the $20. That's what I want. So how we're going to do this is we're going to have to break it down into maybe 20 or 30 different videos that solve each of the problems that they're going through. That's why I love this problem exercise. It's like you can go through each one and say, okay, we can make a guide on this, we can make a guide on that. So I'm just going to write the problems first like this. So what are the problems that our ideal client or user is going through that they would want this product? Off the top of my head, struggling to stay consistent, can't stay disciplined. You know what? We can put this with struggling to stay consistent and disciplined. Doesn't know where to code. Like they don't know where to write code. That's a good one. Where to write code. They don't know. Confused about a study routine. Plus, I'm not editing a single part of this video, man. I know some of you like this, so you're going to see the raw bones of whatever the fuck we're building here. Essentially, if you're asking like how I'm thinking through this, it's just what I was struggling with. So I know that some of you watching this, at least the ones subscribed to like the regular YouTube channel, you subscribe for a couple of reasons, right? You maybe related to what I'm saying, you understood what I'm going through, and you felt like my content was valuable. So that's what's going on here too. You know, like I'm trying to speak towards my younger self and doing so outlining the problems that the other people might be going through as well. So I struggled with staying consistent. I didn't know where to write code. I didn't know where to learn code. I was confused about like a study routine. I didn't know how to do that. Let's see. I'm stuck at learning code. Maybe they're stuck on like can't learn JS or can't get past maybe like CSS. I don't know, right? It's like a specific aspect where they're struggling with. Let's see here. How to make a full stack application. This one will be interesting because I wouldn't make a full video on this. Rather, I might provide the code to my application. So what we could do, which would be actually kind of cool, it's not for all these wouldn't just be a video. It would also be maybe like Notion templates. Um, let's see what else we could put in here. Um, self-doubt is a great one. Self-doubt. Also, I apologize if I'm drinking a lot of coffee, man. It's just I'm way too undercaffeinated and it's so early. Let's see here. Uh, how to build projects. That's a great one. Um, let's see. So we did doubt. You can make like an AI guide. Like, will AI worry about AI? You can make a video covering how you can be like sort of irreplaceable by AI by being a higher engineer and what to do. There's more we can put in, which we will be doing. Just trying to fix my positioning here. Okay. There's certainly things we can put in. So struggling to stay consistent. Don't know where to write code. Don't know where to write code. Confused about what study routine to do. I'm stuck learning code. How to make a full stack app. Overcoming self-doubt. How to build projects. I'm worried about AI. We can build out a roadmap. Like they don't know where and what to do for a roadmap. So like having it organized and going based off that would be pretty cool. My parents won't accept me. I like this though. So struggling in discipline. Oh, you know what? In the study routine. Do we put study routine? Some of you see it, right? Study routine. That's a really key one. Study routine. Coding study routine. So, yeah, we need to target more like earlier, you know, like young beginners, not young like that, like early beginners, dirty. Okay. Coding study routine, building out a roadmap, worried about AI, how to build projects, self-doubt. I'm trying to think like what else could we put in? So we're covered. I'm trying to break it down. So we've covered like the study routine, right? We've covered where they could learn code. So there's the where, the what, which is like the roadmap, the how, which is the study routine and all of that. I want a Notion template of some sort. So here we can actually. So these are like the main problems, and then now we can provide like like the actual guides or like the full guides. So the guide. It's like a singular guide that's into different things. So a video on staying consistent and disciplined. That's a good one. Again, another video on where to write code. So we can do it in like VS Code. Right? Video on where to learn code. So we can cover the different platforms that a person can learn code. So Free Code Camp would be a good one. YouTube, right? Udemy, etc. And I know you watching this, you're like, this is so obvious to me. But it wasn't obvious to me when I started out. And it's probably wasn't obvious to you when you were starting out too. Like if you put yourself back when you were a brand new beginner at anything, you were confused, it wasn't logical, and you were lost. You didn't know where to look, and like you didn't even know the unknown. Like you didn't know what you didn't know. So this, I kind of want this to be like that saving grace for the person, so they know exactly where to look and they have everything given to them, so they're equipped with the tools to actually look. And then here we can put a template or like GitHub code for full stack app. So this one would be like a template that you get once you sign up. You have the code, so you can like see the code and understand what goes into making an app, and you get the code so you can maybe adjust it to what you want or build out your own app from it. Next, self-doubt. Obviously, we can make a video on self-doubt, overcoming self-doubt, and answering questions. How to build projects. This one's an interesting one. Oh, you know what we can do? Video on how to build projects as a beginner. And we can provide a Notion template on 5 projects to build as a new beginner. That includes tutorials, or some tutorials / code for that. So we could either use one of the things I've made, or we could do how do I say this? Someone else's, on YouTube, we could provide the link or the GitHub code to that specific project that they want to do. And that way they can follow that as well. Next would be AI. We could do a guide on using AI. And finally, the roadmap. Obviously, the roadmap's in the thing, but if you want to build out your own roadmap, we can make a video on that. Awesome. So as you see, we basically took the problems that the user had and we made them into solutions for solving that exact problem. I swear, if I had all of this content, if I knew from the get-go how to stay disciplined, where to write code, how to have a study routine, overcoming this newness of the scariness of starting, maybe code to building an app, and having this all in one platform where I knew what I needed to do to learn code. I knew I had to write Python. I wanted to do Python at the time. I knew that I needed to learn Python. That's obvious. But I didn't know I didn't know how to correctly learn code. I didn't know how to stay consistent. I didn't know where to write code. I spent 2 or 3 months looking for what the best one was, PyCharm or whatever. Those were things that I learned on my own that I wish I had when I was starting out. I wish I had a place where I could have learned by myself. So next thing, I think, you know what? I think that's good. I think we got everything. Obviously, we can add to this, more videos, but the main idea is just provide as much value into this thing and organize them into videos so that the person can reach his end goal. So it's goal-based guide. We are using this to help them get from point A to point B. Point A is not knowing how to code. Point B is understanding what they need to do and having the tools to learn code. Because obviously I can't teach you how to code. With anything, it's up to the person to work hard, to put in the time and effort to reaching their goals. I think we're good. Yeah. I'm really happy with this. Let's open this. Also, sorry for the background. It's just, I'm a bit messy right now. I'm not afraid to admit it. Whatever. We're good. But for now, we may talk in a bit. I'm not sure, but can't lie, it's been a little stressful. A lot of efforts and I'm pretty tired. So I know that the end goal would, it's worth it, but it's fucking tiring, man. But we can do is just keep going, keep improving, and just constantly fucking work and work and work. People aren't willing to do the work, right? They're not willing to suffer. They're not willing to get to that point. And I read this really cool tweet where people were talking about how people applaud you for aiming towards your goals. They cheer you on when you say, I'm going to start a business. But as soon as you start seeing progress in your business, or you start actually making money, they kind of get jealous or they get mad. I don't know why I went on that rant, but yeah, just thinking things through. But I think every business owner would go through this sort of doubt, hardness period. I think it's like a rite of passage. You know, you have to go through this. You have to overcome this self-doubt, this desertation period where you haven't seen much results, you haven't made much money, and you're just in this weird position where you're working towards this goal without any results. So, I mean, it's difficult. I can't lie. I'm not gonna say it's easy. Um, but you know, I'm also having fun, and we're building, and we're embracing whatever the fuck we're doing. So, yeah. Anyways, I guess I bored you to death with that. That's it really for today. I mean, the app looks really good, and I'm really happy with what it has become. You know, I know we can do more with, like, I don't know, this, or like the roadmap, or this. But as far as it looks sick, and I'm really happy with everything. Like, this looks great. This, obviously, we need to work on the guides page. But just it really stands for something, and it's like exciting that we're making something of value that goes beyond my time, and it's just awesome. So I'm excited. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I've had a blast this far, and I really hope that we have many more to come. And as per usual, in like 2 months, 3 months, I want to look back and fucking laugh at whatever we built. Like, even when we were starting out, like the things were just so ugly. Like, the app was so ugly, and this looks much better. Yo, guys, we back to shoveling. So I was gonna end the video in by the end of like the preparation, but I just wanted to shovel. I had some chores to do at 22 years old, and just talk, let off some steam because I've been a little stressed, and just enjoy this nice wintry day. It's a bit cold, honestly, but it's not the type of cold where it's like fucked. Maybe where you guys are from, it's a bit cold, but it's not too bad right now. I got a jacket on. I'm enjoying enjoying this weather in January, and just living. But basically now, guys, we're at a point where we have the product. I hope you can see me, by the way. I'm just trying to get this corner piece over here. We're at a point now where we have the product. We know what we need, and now it's just time to build it. Like, I think I've spent too much time on the front end. That's why I just started with the authentication and stuff like that. But we should have started way long ago. Just I talk about it in my videos, and it's a big mistake I did, was I just rushed into everything. Instead, I should have just built it as fast as possible, and then made the product, and then go from there. That's like pretty standard, but it's fine. We learn as we go, and we just go from there. All right. But we're growing, and especially with the growth on YouTube, I hope that this the coaching thing, and also the other thing, gained some steam. I've definitely seen some growth with my clients in the past, or not in the past, like recently. I've had multiple people come up to me and ask me how much, for the mentorship and stuff like that. And I think I'm about to close a client, and FYI, we're probably sitting at like $200 a month now in revenue, so not too bad. But when the actual product comes out, I want that to be the thing that makes us the money. I don't want my time attached to the product I'm making. It goes against what I am at, like what I do as a software engineer, and what I'm trying to like build. Because the whole point of a software developer is to automate, right? It's to make something more simple. And if I'm constantly using my time through the coaching, then it just counteracts whatever I'm trying to build on coding and on YouTube and stuff like that. So that's why I'm mostly building it. But I just want to build the most valuable thing ever. I want this thing to be very valuable, and you guys know that. Like, I'm trying to just build something that's actually good. But it just needs a couple more weeks. Hopefully we get the product released and stuff like that, and we can just go through everything. But right now, the main marketing strategy is just gonna be content creation. Like that's about it. Like I don't plan to pay for ads or do anything like that. I just the whole point of the product is just from me, you know, and the people who like my style of teaching, they'll buy it. But you know, I really missed the mark. I don't know if y'all can see me, but I really missed the mark on a specific thing. One of my videos on TikTok went viral, and I gained like 6,000 followers or 5,000 followers, and I'm just pissed off because if I had the product, you know, we could have leveraged that video and made a lot more sales. And I know, you know, like it's not about the money. It's, you know, you're building something, and if it's a good product, you'll eventually see the growth. But I feel like it was a fucked up opportunity where if we had it, I could just imagine the sales would have gone up. Like, you know, we would have had a good amount of sales, and it would have been very rewarding. So, yeah. I hate recording when people are around. It's like always awkward for me. But yeah. But you know, I'm grateful for this. You know, like I don't know, I don't have money and I'm poor, but I'm not poor, you know, I live in a middle class family, but you know, just fucking happy with what we're doing, what we're building, and I've never been happier. The fuck? Oh. But you know what? We've done some good shoveling so far. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna clean up over here, but thankfully there's no ice. Like that's not a worry. Um, but by the way, I'm in Canada. For some of you that are asking, it's pretty bad. It's pretty good, you know. My dog's just stalking me. There we go. This should be one of like our scenes, you know, daily vids in the winter. Just me shoveling after coding. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna start posting more with the startup thing. I don't know, like the next things that we need to do. I don't know. Like I don't know what we need to do next. Like we're gonna have to obviously, you know, release the product and find ways to actually build it, and I'll obviously document that. But obviously now we also need like a way to get paid. We need a way to, I don't know, to display the courses. But yeah, shit just takes time. It doesn't even have to be the craziest thing, you know. It could be those videos, obviously not from YouTube. I want it to be kind of like a professional service that gets it for us, or like that displays the videos. But yeah, like I don't know, just we'll figure it out, guys. Let's not overthink it. I feel like I'm rambling, but whatever. It's not even for the views. If you're still watching by now, it's like you're way past that. But I honestly still I can't believe it's been like 20 something days. Like to you guys it's 20 days, but to me, you know, like the days that I'm not recording, it's been like about a month and a half. And you know, we've grown so much over these past month and a half. It's actually fucked. You know, just with the code and the community we're building. Like I was watching one of the other videos and we had like 500 subs in one of the videos. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, we had like 500 subs for one of the videos, and like that's a lot of people. And I checked like the YouTube followers now, and it's at like 1,800. Man, like we've grown that much. It's fucked. It's actually wild how much we've grown. So it's really sick. You know, I'm just really happy with everything. Just gonna clean up here. Obviously, this is not gonna be the best. There we go. So satisfying. we're done, guys. This part, just like that. There we go. You know, big things are gonna come to the channel. You know, we've not stagnated with like the views and stuff like that. Like the average viewership has been higher, but we can definitely do better with like the video quality, the editing, the content. So, you know, I plan to release longer form content with like full guides, you know, like 20-30 minute videos, raw, unedited, just packed with value, so like that our ideal user that we talked about gets the most value possible. But anyways, I think we're good now. Thank you so much for watching me shovel, making my chores a little bit less annoying to do, but I'm afraid I'll have to end it here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm actually just really appreciative of you guys. You know, even through rough times, you guys have always helped me. But yeah, I can't wait to see where we get, where we grow. And I'm just rambling on now. So happy coding. Good luck with everything, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.